So Saturday morning, that's actually what I should be doing, is cut the grass. That can wait another day. So back on the car this morning. I'm going to flip it over and do that other side. Just thought I'd dig this old piece out so you could see where we were and where we're going. So this is the old corner piece. I'll just flip it around here. So this came off the old car. So I replaced the valence. You can see there's a little ton of Bondo in this corner. So I wanted to fix that up. It was going to be really difficult. It didn't have a flange actually on the side like you see here on the new piece. This was actually just a welded piece. So, and you can see the amount of brazing and repair to this hatch. And the reason why is, check out this on the inside. You can see that. So that's what I was looking at when I was originally looking to repair this section. So that's when I decided to just try to get the new panel, the whole new rear valence on the car. Did that before I started taking videos. Anyway, so that's what I was dealing with, and that's why I went to the decision to change the whole rear valence out, because that's just unrepairable in my mind without taking a big patch out of the new section and welding it in. But didn't seem to make much sense with that being all welded in on the side. I really didn't even have a flange to work with. So anyway, so that's where I started with that piece. So I thought I'd just sort of revisit where I was and where I'm at. That's sort of a good before and after. Anyway, I'm going to continue on the other side, and maybe I'll take another video when that's done. Talk to you later. Okay, just a quick video on what not to do. So I sort of just realized that I made a bit of a mistake when I put the other side in. As you can see, I've got this side flange rolled back this way towards the back of the car. And I'm thinking now that I look at the other side that it would have been better if I had actually kept that flange rolled out to the front of the car. And that way I could have welded it solid against that side piece. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just zoom in there a little bit. So right there, so I've got a bit of a gap there because I've tucked that flap in behind. And I think I should have probably kept it out front and then just welded it. Maybe did a little weld along the little bead along the edge to keep the crap from entering the inside of the valence. It's not the end of the world or anything. I can put a bit of seam sealer there in that corner to keep that from happening. But really, I'm thinking now that it should have been, like I said, this edge should have been rolled out and then welded up against the side panel. So I'm thinking about fixing it on this side, although I don't like to have sort of an imbalanced look. If somebody looks at one side and looks at the other side, it's obviously going to be different. But I may as well do it right on this side, I figure, while I'm here. So I'm going to bend that flange facing the other way, and I'm going to weld it to that side panel, and I'll show you the finished project later on. I'm just hoping this will, if anybody's watching this video and having to put this panel in at a later date on a TR3 restoration, maybe it'll help somebody along the way, because obviously I didn't have really anything to go off of. I showed you the structure of the piece that I took off of the car, and all of this was either rusted out or non-existent. So anyway, this is my best guess, let's say. Anyway, I'll take a shot later on. Thanks. Okay, passenger side rear is finished, and I thought I'd take a quick shot. So, new panels in, new little closing panels in. So here's what I was talking about before, about that little flange. You can see how I've spot welded it up there. So this piece should have been turned out on the other side. Not a big deal. I'm sure I could probably go back and weld a small other piece in there if I wanted to. But like I said, not really a big issue. Anyway, so another job down, which is good. So I think what I'll do while I'm here, I think what we'll do is we'll move up to this section here. And like I said, this is the lower B-post section that has to be cut out to replace the inner sill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, I've got some rusty metal here, and you can see that I've left a cut line here. I'm going to cut this piece completely out, and I replace that metal. And then we're going to come back here and spot weld that new piece of metal to this rear flange on the inner sill. And then we're going to hopefully be able to bend a piece of metal to put in there. It's a little bit of a challenge with the up and back for me, but we'll see what we can do. And then it's got another bend down the bottom to attach to the bottom of the sill as well. So it's a little complex bend for me, but I may have to do it in a couple sections. I'll do the best I can. Like I said, it's going to be better than what was in there, which was total rust. It was basically rusted out completely here, a jagged edge, and hollow. So, and whatever I do here is going to be better, because again, this is full of pop rivets. Maybe when I pull that off, I'll take a shot and show you how bad that piece of metal is rusted and pop riveted together. And while I'm there, I guess I'll have to replace this cage nut. So it's sort of a multi-part repair. Anyway, I'll get to that. Probably going to go in for a quick bite of lunch and a drink, and then I'll come back in the afternoon. Talk to you later. Okay, back after lunch. I'm going to make that cut down on that piece, and we'll come back to it after I finish that cut. Maybe what I'll try to do also is try to get a few still pictures of how it looked before, just so you can see how much damage there was and how much better it looks now. Anyway, I'll see if I can patch something together when I do this video. Alright, talk to you later. Okay, here's what it looks like after that piece is removed. And I got a little bit of rust here on the corner of the floor, on the inside of the floor. So I'll probably just fix that little part before I go ahead and reattach this piece to the inner sill. So here's the inside of that piece that we just pulled off. You can see it's pretty rusty, and again, like I said, pop riveted together. It's a couple different layers of metal on there, and it's pretty rusty. So that's why I decided to go ahead and take this piece out and put some fresh metal in there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, we're going to use this as a template, and we're going to try to make a little patch repair piece to put in there, and then we're going to finish it off from there. Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit. So I've got my my piece of metal cut out for my patch that I'm going to make my patch out of, and as you can see, it came from a British racing green car. It's actually my parts car, which was in a pretty bad accident and written off. So what I've been doing is, for most of my sheet metal requirements, for flat pieces anyway, I've been taking them out of the old bent up hood. It was pretty much beyond repair. So what I've been doing is just cutting sections out of that, and then using that metal to fix the repair pieces that I need in the one that I'm restoring. So just take a quick shot of that, so you know where I was getting this metal from. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm going to form that patch. So I've just pounded the piece that I took out. I just pounded it flat, and then I've just traced around it on the replacement metal piece. I'm going to cut that out with a pair of tin snips. and then I'm going to try to form it back into shape, and I'm going to have to weld a cage nut on it in that position that's indicated. So I just wanted to show you that's basically the way I do it. I'm not the greatest at metal forming, but we'll see how I do. Alright, we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, just got the patch cut to size. So pretty much see I've left a little extra on the edges just to play with. So anyway, we'll go and see if we can shape this a bit and see if we can make it fit. Talk to you later. Okay, quick shot of the patch that I've bent up and just test fitted. I did weld the other new cage nut on the inside, so that's ready to go. So I'm going to just change hands here. And it's going to go pretty much something like that. A little spot to fill in down there. Probably just fill it with some weld. Anyway, so it's looking not too bad. So we'll go ahead and we'll tack that in and see what she looks like. Bye. Hey guys, Tush again with an update. So that's done. It came out not too bad. It's nice to have a new piece of metal in there. So it seems to fit okay. We got the cage nut welded in. We've got the spot welds done in the back, so the sill is now attached to the rear of that member, top and bottom. Threw a little bit of rust paint in there. So it should be good to go for another 50 years. Alright, so I think the next step will be to cover this big hole in. So it's another one of those tasks I've been dreading, but we'll get to it maybe tomorrow. Alright, have a good night.